The units of the 5th Separate Assault Brigade repelled a Russian motorcycle assault in the Kramatorsk direction. A video of the Russian soldiers' destruction was posted by the press service on the brigade's official Facebook page. The enemy engaged a motorcycle group, 4 crossbikes, in the assault, which, relying on their speed, planned to bypass the positions of Ukrainian defenders unnoticed and quickly strike from an unexpected direction. However, the enemy's plan failed when they were detected by the brigade's aerial reconnaissance, which targeted the group. First, artillery with cluster munitions fired at the enemy, but the attack did not cause serious damage, so they continued to move along the chosen route. Next, FPV drones were sent to intercept the motorcycle group, and the first hit a Russian soldier. All the others stopped and started looking for cover. The enemy did not stop there and sent an additional motorcycle group and a tank, which were also successfully engaged by the defenders. Despite the relative ease of defeating crossbikes, their use is sometimes quite successful, as it allows them to move much faster and be less visible, unlike armored vehicles. When using them with small assault groups, the enemy achieves some success, although most such attempts end in additional losses. Militarny previously reported that on January 14, 2025, the Russian military had conducted 5 massive assaults on the positions of the 10th Mountain Assault Brigade Edelweiss in the Seversky direction, using the tactics of rapid attacks on motorcycles along with a classic mechanized offensive on armored vehicles. In total, during the failed operation, the Russians lost 52 people killed and 12 more wounded. In addition, the soldiers of the 10th Mountain Assault Brigade captured 1 invader, which was shown on video. Motorcycles and ATVs have been used by both sides of the war for years to transport goods and even evacuate the wounded. However, the attempts to use them as assault vehicles were noticed by the Russian military only last spring. The choice of the motorcycles for attacks is explained by the tightening of Ukrainian defense and the saturation of the ranks with anti-tank systems and attack drones, which made it impossible to use classic mechanized attacks due to the destruction of armored vehicles several kilometers before the target. Unlike large and slow armored columns, assault groups on motorcycles are less visible to aerial reconnaissance and can overcome the dead zone between their starting positions and the enemy's defense line in a short time. In other words, the calculation is made primarily on the long reaction time of artillery and FPV drone operators, during which the group can seize positions and take up defense. The tactical actions of the new cavalry are extremely risky for the Russian infantrymen and are characterized by high losses, but they give the command of the Russian armed forces a working tool for breaking down defenses in modern battlefield conditions. Meanwhile, the Achilles Battalion and the 1st Burovy Operational Brigade of the National Guard defeated Russian troops in the Kupiansk sector. A video of the destruction of the Russian soldiers was published on the official page of the 1st Burovy Operational Brigade of the National Guard. The enemy attempted to conduct an assault near Pishchain, in the direction of Kupiansk-Vuzlov, in the Kharkiv region. 4 armored personnel carriers, 3 BTR-82A, and 1 BTR-80 with troops inside were to land near the defenders' positions. Nevertheless, the unit's aerial reconnaissance detected the enemy in time and managed to prepare to repel the attack. The first enemy armored personnel carrier was initially hit by a mine, causing the vehicle to stop, and was finished off by the defender's FPV drone. The same fate awaited the other combat vehicles, which tried to retreat on their own, but were destroyed by drones while moving. After losing their vehicles, the remnants of the Russian troops started to seek shelter in the forest. Nevertheless, the defense managed to detect and eliminate them using FPV drones with thermal imagers. It is also likely that the defenders used a Dracaris munition, which caused 2 of the Russian troops to start burning and were killed by drones. The enemy's total losses amounted to 4 armored personnel carriers, 3 soldiers were killed, and 4 were wounded. Not only that, Ukrainian forces revealed a successful operation targeting concealed Russian tank, which had been hidden in a partially destroyed hangar. The operation was conducted using an FPV drone and showcased the ongoing effectiveness of Ukraine's unmanned aerial capabilities. The Khortytsia Operational Strategic Group shared video footage of the strike, highlighting meticulous planning and execution by Ukrainian forces. After identifying the tank's hiding spot, an FPV drone was deployed, resulting in a direct hit. Our FPV drone pilots delivered a precise strike, causing hidden Russian tank to detonate spectacularly, reads the statement. The video was captured by the 59th Assault Brigade, operating in the Pokrovsk direction. This operation underscores Ukraine's commitment to leveraging advanced technology to neutralize enemy forces and maintain strategic advantages on the battlefield.